Alright, so let's get started with the problem for this episode, and which is this. Yeah, the problem number 20. Okay, that is calculating the sum of even and odd numbers in a range. Let's view the problem. Alright, so yeah, this is it. Simple, बहुत ही the description itself, the title itself explains everything. All right, तो अब तक it's been a while कि अब तक हम काफ़ी रेंज वाले प्रॉब्लम्स हमने काफ़ी सॉल्व किया, लाइक ठीक है, एटलीस्ट 1 or 2 तो हमने सॉल्व किया है, ठीक है. Like in the 17th episode, in the 17th problem, we had generated the Armstrong numbers in a range. Okay, then in the previous episode we generated the prime numbers in a range, and now it's again a range kind of problem, and this time we have to calculate the sum of the even numbers and the odd numbers in that particular range. So without any further ado, let's get started with our code bit of part. Okay, let's start with the boilerplate code. Of course, if you have seen the previous episode, तो मैंने उसमें कहा था, I kind of declared that this thing actually in the previous episode, like this using namespace std, this namespace declaration. No, I'm not going to use it. All right, why? Just stay tuned. I'm going to maybe soon release a dedicated video on this, that why this is not a good practice. Okay, and also this was your assignment as well for the previous episode. Okay, so let's continue. Return 0. All right, so first, जहाँ पर range की बात आई, that we have to grab the starting point and an ending point from the user. Okay, feel free to hard code the values as well, but that's a good practice. ठीक है. So okay, of course, the range could be like any number. Okay, any big or any small. So let's keep as let's keep the data type as long. Okay, and our starting point and the ending point. And then of course from std we are fetching this, we are using this cout. Okay, just like simple write that. Okay, just enter the range. Okay, so the starting point and the ending point. So the user will enter the range in, and just scene sp and just ep. Okay. Alright, so this is it. We have accepted the starting point and the ending point from the user, and अगर आपको याद होगा, kind of एक validation यहाँ पर लगाना सही रहेगा. Just make sure that the starting point is not less than, the starting point should not be greater than or equal to the ending point. Okay, if it is, just say that invalid. Okay, invalid range. Alright, and just simply return some just error. Okay, return that something went wrong. Okay, but now that we have the starting point and the ending point, now what we have to do is, as the question says, okay, you have to calculate the sum of even and the odd numbers in a range. So within this range, whatever the even numbers are and the obviously the odd numbers are. So okay, let's obviously maybe initialize a variable as long the even sum. Okay, and that is obviously we are initializing the value as 0, and same goes for the odd sum. Okay, so odd sum, and दोनों की value हमने 0 से initialize कर दी है. Okay, so now let's just start with the loop. So we have to obviously long we have to start from the starting point, and we have to go up to all over the ending point. Obviously the endpoints are inclusive. Okay, and just increment it. Now we have to apply a condition over here, that if that particular number, so basically if 2 is completely dividing that particular number, then obviously the number is an even number. So basically in this case, what we will do is we will basically even sum plus equal to that particular number. This is how we basically keep on adding the current number to this even sum variable. Okay, and अगर ऐसा नहीं है, so obviously the particular number and odd number, and we have to do the adding in this odd sum variable. And guys, now that we have the answer, we have the values, we'll just honestly simply just print them out. Okay, so maybe even numbers sum. Okay, So yeah, it is even sum, and yeah, maybe just write the next value in a new line. Okay, and that is the odd sum, and this is it. So odd number sum. Okay, so now let's really quickly run this code. Okay, and yeah, clang, let's run the code. Yeah, it's asking me for the range. Okay, let's just let's give some wrong range. Okay, some invalid range. So yeah, it is obviously saying invalid range, and obviously the program is also being terminated. Okay, and now if I give a valid range, yeah, like say for example from 1 to 10, yeah, obviously the even number sum is 30 and the odd numbers is 25. Yeah, like feel free to play around, like obviously just feel free to play around with this. Okay, like just any range, yeah, it gave the answer. Okay, it gave the answer, guys. And yeah, just any range, any other range, maybe like this. Yeah, you can see. So yeah, this was the solution for today's problem.